OMERS, the Ontario Municipal Employees Retirement System. It comes out of your paycheck to fund your retirement. And right now, workers under this plan may be getting their future retirement incomes swept right out from under them. If you don't know already, here's where you can find out if your workplace is under an OMERS plan. And here's where you can find out, sign, and share the petition to fight these cuts. Right now, an OMERS retirement pension is calculated by a plan member's years of pensionable service multiplied by a member's best 5 straight years average salary multiplied by 1.325%. For someone whose best 5 straight years average salary was $50,000 and who has worked 20 years of pensionable service, they would receive a $13,250 payment. We'll use this example to simplify the explanation coming up later in this video. The more years of pensionable service, the higher the amount you'll receive per year in retirement, as well as if you've earned a higher average salary in your best 5 straight years of service. Your pension is also protected against rising prices in the future. That's called indexing. We'll touch on that later on in this video. Between 2007 and 2013, we successfully defended OMERS benefits against cuts. But in 2017, attacks to the indexing of future pensions began. In 2018 and before, all plan sponsors were informed of the changes under consideration, provided with supporting documentation, and were easily able to discuss and dispute proposals before they took effect, including cuts like shared risk indexing, which was denied by the board in 2018. OMERS corporate executives and some plan sponsors learned from this, and in 2019, they proposed and passed dramatic changes to the governance of OMERS. These changes included no more worker or employer caucuses during OMERS board meetings. This would be like not having union caucuses present during bargaining. This also weakens the ability of our representatives on the OMERS board to represent the workers and bargain on their behalf. Shortly after the governance reform, the board eliminated guaranteed indexing and replaced it with shared risk indexing. Put simply, indexing dictates how well your future retirement payments will or won't keep up with inflation. Inflation is defined as a yearly increase in the general price level of goods and services in an economy. Guaranteed indexing, which was removed as of the end of 2022, guaranteed that your retirement payments matched with the general prices of goods and services, commonly known as inflation, up to 6%. Adopting shared risk indexing meant that the annual cost of living increase for those years of pensionable service could be 100%, it could be 0%, or it could be somewhere in between. You may have learned that as recently as in 2022, Canada reached record inflation rates, and while retirees today had the guarantee that their payments would raise with inflation, shared risk indexing opens the possibility that your payments will not be enough to keep up. This graph shows the different pension amounts you would earn in these other pension plans for the same years of service and earnings as the example earlier in this video. If this member was in the teacher's pension plan, they would earn a whole lot more pension than they would on OMERS. OMERS is the only one of these public sector plans looking at making cuts right now, and pension cuts are concessions. OMERS is nearly 100% funded and not in financial trouble. The pension formula has always been low. What used to set OMERS apart from the other plans was guaranteed indexing. That's no longer the case for future service. Why would we put a retired person in that position? We need our retirement payments to be reliable. Decision makers at OMERS are currently considering more cuts to your pension benefits. This decision sits with the OMERS Sponsors Corporation Board. Decisions will be made in September 2023. So please come visit the link, sign the petition, share this video with your municipal coworkers, and let's cancel the cuts.